Hi, I'm Lucy Edwards, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios. And today I have a pleasure to be at this Miami office at Kai's Realty. And I have two amazing individuals with one of the top teams at Kai's, Liede and Frank.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you and have this meeting with you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about yourself. First of all, please introduce yourself, how you would introduce yourself to your client.
Well, I'm Liede DeValdivielso.
And I'm Frank DeValdivielso. We're a husband and wife team. Liede has been in real estate for over 20 years. And I joined her some 15 years ago. I was in corporate work then, and I transferred over to real estate. So we've been working together for about 15 years now selling real estate.
That is absolutely fabulous. That is great history there, right?
Yes.
15 years. Let's talk about your brand and your reputation. And obviously you were able to build a really strong brand, and your reputation is outstanding. So let's talk about it.
So our brand, basically it's the DeValdivielso team, which is a very long name. But people identify with it because it is long and different than most names. So people actually go looking for us with that name. Liede has been, I guess, using the DeValdivielso team since the get-go. Or no, it was Liede.
No, I used my own name when it was just myself. So, like you said, I've been doing it for 20 years. And then when we got married, when we got together for the team, it didn't make sense to just have one name. So we changed it. But yeah, we do this full time. This is our only job, and we're very, committed to helping our customers achieve all of their goals. So I think that's something, we've got a great reputation out there. I would say 80% of our business is coming through referrals. So that speaks volumes of how you're doing in your business.
Absolutely. And your reputation is also based on consistency. Your marketing strategy is consistent. Your approach to your clients, that you are always available and you are the problem solvers. So that is part of your reputation, correct?
Yes, I would say so. We do what we say we're going to do. And if we can't do it, we'll let our customers know immediately as soon as we find out we can't do it. But our mission is to do what we say we're going to do and do it on time. And that's part of our value proposition to our customers. You get sincerity and hard work from the both of us.
Yeah.
I would like to talk about referrals and your location. So what are you covering?
So we cover everything in the Miami area, and we'll even go up to like Pembroke Pines, and on some occasions we've gone even further north. Our mainstay is everywhere here in Miami, and we do that because we get referrals from so many different places, and if we just specialized in one area, we would not be able to serve our customers. So that's something that we're very proud of, is that we are not just one neighborhood. We are, all the way down from Homestead all the way up to Aventura. So.
What if your client is selling the property here in Miami but would like to buy something in Tampa, Florida?
That's a great question. Here at Kai's, we have access to the leading real estate companies, and we have a fantastic broker in the headquarters that connects us throughout not only the United States but throughout the world. And what that is, it's companies similar to Kai's that are dominant in their market, have formed a network throughout the United States and the world that gives you local experts and access to the entire world. It's a fantastic resource for us to use in helping our customers buy in Tampa or St. Petersburg. Pick a place.
They're really top-notch agents. Everywhere you go, we've not been disappointed when we've referred. So, and that's what's expected when they're referring people to us. So.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the luxury properties of the international, and as a matter of fact, Mickey Khan was my guest at Lunch with Lucy. So yes, he was talking about his company, which is part of Leading RE, and that is wonderful. So it's not just Tampa you're going to fulfill the problem with, right? It's going to be all over the world and all over the country.
That's right, and we know we're going to get a local expert through this network. It's not going to be something that's handed off to a party that is out of reach, but someone that's a local expert that we talk to prior to giving that information to our customer. So we filter out, make sure that we are delivering a quality agent to our customer.
Well, you mentioned that you have 80% of your business based on referral business. How did you build? Well, obviously 15 years or 20 years, that's a long time. So to build something strong and coming back to your reputation probably, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we do a lot of advertising, and we stay in contact with the people that we've sold and bought homes with us, and just keeps us in front of mind, so that when the question pops up, hey, do you know anybody that could help me buy a house or sell a house? We're front of mind, and they'll refer us.
Would like to find out more about your clients. Are you working with residential, commercial? What about rentals?
So all of the above. And the way that we work, as you mentioned earlier, we have more than 80% of our customer base are people that have been referred to us or have worked with us in the past. So when they have a real estate need, we try to address it directly ourselves. So we do work with commercial in terms of retail space, in terms of tenant representation, whatever commercial aspect a customer might need, we will help them with that. With rentals, that's actually one of our key businesses, because we have customers that own properties in Miami, and we help them with the rental piece to make sure that they get qualified tenants to rent their properties and get the return on investment. So we work the gamut. Whatever our customer needs, we are there for them.
We just want to make sure that if somebody thinks of us for real estate, that we serve their needs, and we don't give that portion out to someone else, because the reality is they may not come back for their real estate.
Very smart. Keep it to yourself.
Well, they trust us, and they know that we're going to do what we say we're going to do. So they depend on us. They say, okay, I need you to rent this for me. They know it's going to happen.
And also, the way I look at it, if someone is renting, it's a potential buyer for you, and then I think it is so important that it also can be a referral, and who is very pleased with your work, they will refer you to someone else.
Yes, we think the same way.
Yep.
Marketing. For me, it's a very important subject. VHT Studios, we are a marketing company for realtors, and I strongly believe in marketing strategy for every property. Because there is no such thing as low end and high end. They all equally important for someone who lives in this home or lived there for 25 years or so. So that is, I think it's a great direction. I know that you work with us and you offer professional A to Z marketing strategy for every listing that you have. So let's talk a little bit about it. And I see you have lots of print. I believe in print. I think that, in my opinion, though everything is online now, print material is still very important for a lot of buyers.
Yes, I would agree. So our marketing strategy starts before taking these beautiful professional images. We start by having a consultation with the seller and the buyer, whichever direction. And if it's a seller, we'll go through the house and recommend improvements that they should make so that they get the top dollar out of their house. A lot of people don't do that, and they make mistakes by upgrading things that they don't need to for a sale. So we really walk through, because we want to have the house present itself as best as it can to get the top dollar. So that's the first thing we do. And the second thing we do is, having 20 years in the business, is we really focus on competitive pricing. We can guide them through different markets, whether we're in a buyer's market or a seller's market, of where we should position things. But we're very confident in our pricing. And then once we've got those two things in place, then we go ahead and we start our, I guess what you would call marketing. The first thing we do is make sure the house is ready, and we have it staged the way we want to. We've even made an entire booklet ourselves on that we leave with our customers. And we hire, as you know, VHT's premium package usually for the homes, so that we get the best pictures, because people are eliminating homes on the internet based on your pictures. So if you don't have great pictures, you're going to be eliminated before they get in the car and go see it. So that's number one. We do love doing the floor plans and the Matterports. I think they're huge, and that's one thing that has been very helpful during this pandemic that we've been in. Because if people are not able or uncomfortable getting in the car, they can actually see the whole property online. So those are big things. And then what we do with some of the photos is we do a lot of advertising. We're in the Florida Villager with our
that is lovely.
with our homes, and even advertising of ourselves. We do the just listed and just sold postcards. That's another big part of our business. Again,
With professional images.
Professional images. One of the things that we also do is our houses that we're selling, depending if it's luxury or if it's not luxury, is we do more than just an MLS printout. We do an actual photo book, so that when people come to our houses, they're going to remember and recognize our homes. So,
No, that is amazing. That is so impressive. And I see the floor plan. I believe that floor plan is a psychological marketing tool. Someone goes home after seeing 3, 4, 5 properties, they get so confused. That will really get them the right understanding of what part of the basement mother-in-law is going to stay. No, this is fantastic. This is really absolutely great. And I really enjoy your just listed, just sold postcards.
Yes.
I think they professional. You have just enough images. The layout is different. Few words about yourself. So yes, it's fabulous.
we believe in strong advertising.
Yes, and print is a big part of our business. And what we do is we layer that with electronic media, with our fantastic marketing department at Kai's. They've helped us put a strategy together where we not only do the print media that we distribute to the marketplace, but we layer over it with an electronic strategy that hits the same houses that are getting the materials in print.
So they're getting things from us through the mail in their mailbacks,
Right.
and through their internet, their ads on the side.
I understand that Kai's as the company and also you as individuals participate a lot in local philanthropy. So please tell us a few words about it, because you are the president of...
Oh, yes. So this year, for 2 years, I'm the president of an organization that I've been involved with for a long time. It's called the Deering Estate Foundation. And what that is an iconic piece of property here in Miami, owned originally by Charles Deering himself. And it's about 450 acres with some beautiful old buildings in it. And we're involved in trying to conserve, preserve, and protect that, piece for prosperity, so that all the generations can enjoy it. So that's what I'm currently doing myself this year. But we're involved in other areas as well. Kai's, as you know, does the Dolphin Cancer Challenge. And we do like to participate in that as well. And there's another one that Frank is actually really kind of big in.
Yeah, it's called CARE Elementary School in Overtown. And we actually met some of the Kai's leadership team there years ago at a gala event, and we just connected. They support that, and we fell in love with helping those children get an education and help them beat the poverty cycle. So that's another area we're involved with. Our church we're involved with. We do as much as we can for the community because we recognize how fortunate we are, and we want to make sure that we contribute to the community. That's something that Kai's does better than anybody I've ever seen before.
Yes, and when I met with Mike Pappas, he was also talking about how during COVID and the food banks and other directions, how your company was so much involved, and everyone on every level. So that is so appreciated, I'm sure, by the community and by your colleagues at the company.
Yes, I think so. It's part of it. It helps to help others, right? And I don't think there's a bigger reward personally than helping others. So it's nice to be part of a company that has that philosophy and actually does it.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons why we're here, that we have that same mutual interest of giving back to the community.
Great.